Welcome back. Our next guest is one of the best chefs in Cleveland, and today he is sharing the perfect dishes for the holidays from Edwin's, Friar's Table, and beyond. Please welcome Chef Brandon Krystowski. Thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
You're just back from Ukraine.
Just got back, yeah. So like last week, and but all's well. We're happy to share some of these recipes with you, and
love
really
this.
the tradition.
So we'll get to the recipes first, and then we have some pictures I want to show to you a little bit later. But okay, so the recipes, you're taking it back to your roots for this, right?
This is. So I mean, this is called the daruni. The daruni is a potato pancake. Everyone knows it. So we were talking about whether you're Hungarian, Czech, Polish, Ukrainian. It's like one of those standbys, man. And we have the golupti. The golupti is the stuffed cabbage. You can use pork, or you can use beef, rice, rolled in some cabbage leaves. You're good.
My mom, again, I was telling because my mom was Hungarian, and so she'd make both of these things. I never knew the real pronunciation names of them. I always called them stuffed cabbage, and okay, well,
what do you call it? What do you call it in Hungary?
I have no idea. I should know, but I don't know. Stuffed cabbage. That's what I call it. And potato pancakes. All right. So which one do you want to show us how to do first?
Okay. Yeah, we'll do the potato pancakes. We fry up here a little bit, but very simple. You know, you like take some baking powder, flour, salt. You know, you get your dry ingredient. You grate the onion. This is the time in the kitchen where everyone cries. You know, you try your best not to. You fight it, but you have to.
It's impossible not to.
So we did before the show, so we didn't have to suffer. And then, of course, the potato.
My mascara would go everywhere.
You're welcome to do some potato if you'd like.
Okay, I'll do some potatoes.
And I'll just talk about the recipe. So it's really simple, like the whole philosophy behind it. You don't want to rinse this off. You want to keep the starch, alive on it, so it helps bind it. And the flour, the baking soda helps give it obviously not just a binder, but some air. You want some fluff. And the onion, just the flavor. And if you really feel spicy, you throw some like chive in there or something. Green onion.
Ooh, I like a little addition of chive. Come on
but
now.
But don't go too far, because then you start calling it something else, like a problem. All right.
Like a problem.
So we'll say that's perfect. That's actually 1.5 potatoes, the recipe.
Okay.
See, it's in your DNA. You remember how to do this.
Yes.
We take we take the onion. We take this. You put a little egg in there if you'd like. Okay, you can do egg to binder. You can keep it. You can keep it vegan if you want.
Keep it bind pretty well. Or
yeah. You could do either or. But what we do here is just like a nice vegan one if you'd like. But again, either or. And then you're simply just gonna fry. It's as simple as that. You're just gonna fry it inside some nice hot oil, canola oil, vegetable oil. Just don't go like extra virgin olive oil. Don't start, getting your head into this game and going to Whole Foods and buying the most expensive oil. It's not gonna make it better.
It's exactly what I do, though.
It's gonna make it worse.
But not to cook. I guess not to cook something like this with.
Exactly. So simple as that. A little salt, a little pepper, and we're on our way. Okay. So daruni in Ukrainian. Yeah. Simple as that.
So let's see how much.
Do you like big pancake, small pancake?
Well, this size is perfect.
Okay, perfect. There we go. So voila. If you have, you can do appetizer, make a small one, put a little sour cream on top, maybe a little bit of a decoration if you want. You can do like a little past app for the holiday. Okay. Or you can go big and meaty for like the main course.
Perfect. All right, so we'll get that one in there. And do you mind if we switch over so that everybody can see the stuffed cabbage now?
Not at all, not at all.
Again, what do we call that again?
Golupti.
Golupti.
So that's stuffed cabbage, whatever language you call it. It's like goulash, you kind of like just throw a mixture of meat and rice, and you call it goulash.
What you have here, huh? So what kind of meat do you like to, what's your
So we use,
choice?
I like pork, okay? But this one we use beef for. So, we use beef, we use rice, use tomato. You definitely put a little egg in there, and then you have your carrots and some green onion. But it's very simple. What I'm going to have you do is pick out your favorite leaf while I wash my hand 1 second.
Okay, I like that.
Okay.
We'll go with this one. Look, this is perfect. You've cooked this. That was one thing I always mess up too, is how you cook the cabbage, the head of cabbage.
So let's go like this. Okay, it's cabbage, so it cooks, right? So these leaves sometimes get a little too grainy. You can slice them up, put them in salt, and make your own like sauerkraut if you want. We're looking for a leaf like this, and I like to cut the base of that cabbage just a little bit to make it easier as it comes off. Okay. Remember, we're not thinking too much. We're making love to the food. We don't have to think about what we're trying to do. We just do it.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. And then once you have this, you're gonna take your leaves, and then you're gonna take them, hot salted water. You'll blanch them. The thicker leaves you might want to put on there for like, I don't know, maybe 2-3 minutes until they're soft. Okay. So now we get to the fun part, and that's rolling this cabbage leaf. If this is a problem, just cut it out. Sometimes it's gonna impair your roll.
Yep. Because I've learned that trick too, because that's important to get the hard.
It's very important.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you,
My
Chef.
mom did teach me that.
The thing about this food I love is like we work our hands. You know what I mean? You don't see like, it's just you take your hand, you get as much meat as you want, you kind of like, you put it down there, and then you're gonna figure out your roll. Okay. All right, great, I got it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start down here and roll it up here.
Just like the Chipotle burrito.
Okay, but hold on a second, because this is a competition.
Okay.
You roll one.
Oh, roll one. Okay, well, let me show you real fast then, because I also want to get to, again, I mentioned that you just got back from Ukraine. You took your two of your children.
That's right, yeah.
There as well. What was your mission there when you were there? What were you doing?
Well, the goal is the 4th time back to the region, and the goal was to raise money for a children's hospital to complete the renovation of it, which we did. We raised $37,000.
Wow.
And we actually had more money left over to put money towards the Superhuman Center, which is where the amputees from the war go, and there you have it. So we raised money for this. We did a dinner there. We cooked for some orphans up in Mountain. But it was a really special trip, and having my kids in their eyes.
What an experience for your children too to see this.
Oh my gosh!
And what you're doing and how you're helping over there. I can't imagine.
When you see like firsthand someone getting the remainder of their arm being wrapped, and they're trying to like use life as normal, they see this, and like you really start to say to yourself, okay, we have a good life.
We have a very good life.
Yeah, we have a really good life, yeah. So it was a special trip, I think, for everybody. And we brought back this painting. It says, to be happy, have courage. To be happy, have courage. And I think that's really the Ukraine.
That's amazing. Now, I love that, and I'm not trying to turn this to a funny note here, but mine's definitely worse than yours. Are you kidding me?
No, absolutely. No, listen, seriously, I think right there they would call, I don't know how to say in Ukrainian, perfection, but you have it. So,
I'll take it coming from you.
We put a little tomato sauce on there, and then, of course, you can spread it with a spatula or this, and then voila, you cook in the oven 30 minutes or so, and then you're done. You have your golupti.
I love it. Not only does he constantly get back in the community, but he has some of the best restaurants. If you want to check him out, you can always go to thefriarstable.org, and also Edwin's is, what's your website for Edwin's? Do you know?
Edwinsrestaurant.org. That's a good question.
Okay.
Edwinsrestaurant.org on Cedar and Fairmont.
So you know everything else. I was wondering if you would know the website name, but you did. Tony, some of the best stuff. Thank you so much for coming in.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
It's a pleasure. I'm so proud of you and all you're doing.